Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Just doing another video on our newly acquired vehicle here, 2008 Porsche 911 Turbo. Once again, just as we got it from a private party in Texas, had it trailered out to California, and we've had it now approximately a month now. Yeah, haven't really had to do too much to it. Did a little detail on it myself, and then interior as well, and some little things. Put a new badge on there. Went with the silver and black to kind of tie everything together. Next is going to be these dated side markers here. Go with the clear ones. Interior is super clean. Previous owner really took good care of it. And then, like I said, I did a pretty extensive detail just to give it a once over, get everything cleaned up and shiny. When we were in the market, had been looking at a couple different vehicles. We knew we wanted something fast, reliable, kind of exotic. One of the contenders was the Audi R8. We had been looking at those. This is my first, I would say, sports car. I've always had classics. Most recently, a '68 Mustang that was pretty done up. I got lots of attentions at the local car shows, Cars and Coffee. Had a lot of fun. Me and my son would take it on the Saturdays and just had so much fun bonding over it. And then once I had gotten an offer for it that really was too good to pass up, so I went ahead and took it, and we regretted it and missed having a vehicle ever since. So we started looking, and my son, he's 11, has always been drawn to the Porsches. I've never owned one. Always thought they were beautiful, reliable machines. So then I started looking into it. We went and test drove some at our local dealership, and ultimately, I loved the 997 body style. I thought it was the classic Porsche design. And then being in Southern California, why not have a convertible? My first convertible, and so far it is so much fun. We get lots of attentions, thumbs ups, and one of the downsides is everybody wants to race you. There's a lot of Tesla Model S's, and it seems like they all want to race. And at some point, I just kind of laugh and shake my head. It's not worth the gas. I think we both know who will win. Yeah, so I recently took it to a performance shop, HG Performance, here in Southern California. I had them do a complete once over on the vehicle. I had done a pre-purchase inspection, but that was done out in Texas. So I had them go over the car once it was here, just for more peace of mind. And they came back with a thumbs up. We did an oil change, and they said, we'll see you in a year. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the vehicle. Brakes are good, tires are good, fluids are good, and it looks like the belts and spark plugs, everything's been changed on time. So yeah, it was actually a very good trip to the shop. And it gave us peace of mind knowing that we are good to go and we can drive and have fun and not have to worry about anything. And ultimately, that's what kind of led us to the Porsche 911, especially this year range of the 997 with the Metzger engine, pretty much bulletproof. Still has a lot of torque, obviously a lot of horsepower. You can modify it relatively easily, and the motor can handle it. So that's kind of what we've been thinking about doing. Next is possibly modifying it. Maybe doing a dyno on it and getting a little bit more horsepower out of it. But ultimately, it is a machine, and it is so fun to drive. Since having it, I think I've volunteered to go to the grocery store probably 100 times. Any excuse I can get for us to go out and drive this, we take it, because it is just that much fun. There's something to be said to be that low to the ground, have that much power, and just drive. This thing handles like no other vehicle I've ever driven. It is just so responsive, so quick, agile. I mean, you name it, it can do it. And so far, my son and I have enjoyed every second of it. We've already been to, I think, 3 cars and coffee events. We've been kind of, due to the COVID though, we've been kind of keeping a low profile, haven't really been getting out and mixing with people, just until things kind of go back to normal. Hopefully that'll be sooner than later. But such a great way to end 2020. It had so many obstacles and difficulties and sacrifices that everybody's had to make. I thought, you know what? We've all been staying home. Why not treat ourselves to something fun? And this was what we decided on. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for right now. I think I'll be doing another update as we drive and get more familiar with the vehicle. Anyways, if you're thinking about a 911 Turbo, do not second guess yourself. In the world of sports cars and exotics, this by far is the most reliable. Services on it are relatively inexpensive, if you ask me, compared to some of the other vehicles out there. The Metzger motor is bulletproof. The transmission on this is bulletproof. Yeah, so as long as I'm doing the overall maintenance on it, then we are good to go. It's definitely not a daily driver for us, but it can be. This is more of a weekend, get some groceries, go down, drive along the coast, watch the sunset. But definitely, it's not our daily driver. I'm trying to keep the lower miles on it and just keep it clean and have fun with it. I know I'll probably hear some grumblings about, hey, they're meant to be driven, which I agree they are, but we have other vehicles, so we treat this one as our baby. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye.